Alright, let me tell you something that's been making me sit up straight in my chair. Wildfires in Canada aren't just a summer annoyance anymore. They're a full-blown existential crisis for entire communities. Picture this, 22,000 people forced to flee their homes in a matter of hours. That's not just a disaster, it's a wake-up call. And here's the kicker, this isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a pattern that's getting scarier by the day. What makes this really interesting is how fast these fires are moving. We're talking about blazes that grow the size of Manhattan in a single night. I mean, how do you even prepare for that? It's like nature's version of a horror movie where the villain keeps evolving. Now, let's talk about the numbers. 102 wildfires burning at once, half of them out of control. That's not just chaos, it's a systemic failure of our current systems to handle what's coming. And here's what's even more unsettling. The fires are spreading so quickly that traditional firefighting tactics are obsolete. You used to think, okay, if the fire's 20 kilometers away, we're safe. But now, if it's moving 60 kilometers a day, you're already in trouble. This isn't just about fire, it's about how our entire approach to risk management is outdated. I'm not saying we should panic, but we need to start thinking differently. Like, seriously different. What many people don't realize is that these fires aren't just burning forests, they're burning the assumptions we've had about climate resilience for decades. And let's not forget the human side of this. People like Jennifer Pascoa, who went to bed, woke up to smoke, and had to pack in an hour. That's not just a story, it's a glimpse into the future if we don't act. The psychological toll of this? Massive. You can't just evacuate and come back, you're dealing with trauma, displacement, and the gnawing fear that this could happen again. It's not just about shelter and supplies, it's about rebuilding trust in the systems that are supposed to protect you. I've seen a lot of disaster coverage, but this feels different. It feels personal. Like, if this is happening in Canada, what's next? What's the line between natural disaster and climate catastrophe? Then there's the elephant in the room, climate change. Mike Flanagan, the fire professor, says we're seeing fires that are more intense, more unpredictable, and more relentless than ever before. And he's right. But here's what's fascinating, this isn't just about carbon emissions. It's about how we've ignored the signals for years. We knew this was coming. We had the data. And yet, we kept building subdivisions on the edges of forests, assuming we'd always have time to react. Now, we're paying the price. I'm not trying to sound alarmist, but if we're talking about fire years instead of summer fire seasons, that's not just a calendar change, it's a cultural shift. We need to start treating this like a war, not a weather event. That means funding, research, and policies that prioritize prevention over reaction. Because right now, we're playing catch-up, and the clock is ticking. So, here's the thing, this isn't just about Canada. It's about all of us. These fires are a mirror reflecting what's coming for the rest of the world. And the question is, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to keep pretending this is someone else's problem, or are we finally going to face the reality that our planet is changing, and we need to change with it? I'll leave you with this, the next time you see a wildfire on the news, don't just scroll past it. Think about the people who lost everything. Think about the systems that failed them. And then ask yourself, what's your role in this story?